knitty granny who really loves to knit. My active days long over, I'm quite content to sit. Forget about the housework. I've a long time done my bit. Sometimes I sit and knit and think. Sometimes I merely sit, as my mind goes raging through the past when I was just a chit. Just over 60 years ago, when I was trim and taut and fit. I was something of a rebel, full of vinegar and grit. I vowed to put the world to rights, a patriotic Brit. I pledged my life to causes which I sincerely would commit, wrote many scathing satires and many an acid skit. I marched along to ban the bomb in protests. Down I'd sit. It's all about you, Chris. You come into it in a minute. You'll come into the poem in a minute.
I'm sure I will.
Until the patient coppers persuaded me to quit. They threw me in a cell which gave me nits and made me spit. I saved the whales and baby seals, forests, foxes, badgers, kits. I was part of rent-a-crowd, and freely I'll admit I used my wits to castigate all stuffy right-wing twits. As time went by, I matched and hatched, as women must submit, when the life force overwhelms them and throws them in the pit. I emigrated, came to Oz, and integrated in it. But by the time the kids left home, I'd lost that rebel spirit. Until this evening of my life, while waiting for my exit, I mind an op shop once a week, well within my ageing ambit. The cash supports the environment, so I'm still doing my bit. But then along came coal seam gas, and I threw a hissy fit. But what could I do? I could not march to go reject it. I exhorted folks to lock their gates, wrote a poem to recommend it, but helplessly I gnashed my teeth and instead began to knit, till some caring friends discovered it. Protesters all supported it, and we became the Knitting Nannas. 'Neath yellow parasols we sit. A thought bulb in my brain was lit. I'm not too old, I've still got grit. I realised I still had power to right a wrong and do my bit. I couldn't march or join a crowd, but gosh and golly, I could knit. Outside the politician's lair, we take along a folding chair and tell the people passing by to heed our warnings, hear our prayer. Write letters re our indignation at all this gaseous exhumation. Say, don't let greedy corporations foul our land, exploit our nation. On TV we have made a hit, so don't listen to some silly git who tells you we are well past it. Just grab a needle in both each mitt. To save the grandkids' future, sit, become a geriatric nitwit. That's how the flame of hope is lit. I promise you will not regret it. A knitting nana I will be from now until eternity, which may not be so far away. So carpe diem, seize the day.